Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Don't Starve Together, where I don't want to speak too good. Like, things are doing decently well, in my opinion, to start right now. Of course, that could easily change with making a mistake here or there. But we've dealt with a few more hounds. We've got a little bit of the farms going here. We've gotten a little bit more resources stocked up and added in. Just going to water these. Okay, that's done. Yeah, food-wise, we're doing pretty good. Health is a little bit down still after, like, the spider swarm that I stupidly kind of went into. But beyond that, it's actually not too bad. We're pretty good for wood, so I don't think I need to do too... You know what? I'll chop down a couple more trees just to have some excess. And I think the focus for now... might... Actually, I'm not sure what the focus should be for right now. I still want to find gears, so that way if I can hopefully... Well, if I get gears, I can easily make up the refrigerator, and that should keep any food we do collect and hoard a little bit more likely to survive and last us once winter really hits. That does remind me, I might have to do some winter prepping soon, too. Oh, come on, plant. Plant, you bugger. There we go. Okay, yeah, there's some winter prep to do. There is the traps to check. Oh. We can fertilize that. Maybe that'll help either things grow faster or maybe give us a little bit more. We'll get those, because that's a little bit more easy food. So since the junkyard didn't seem to give us any gears, that's only giving us scrap, that's making me think that I'll have to see about going to... Okay, you know what, it's probably a waste to take care of these guys already. And I think I want to try spacing them out, so we'll just do the one for now. Oh, one thing I did actually see is our football helmet's getting a little bit low, so I want to see... Might actually be better just to make up a full new helmet than, like, wasting the resources on that. Oh yeah, it's only one pig leather, which we do have, and rope's pretty easy to come by, so... There we go, we'll do that. Yeah, the frogs, I think I'd rather try to put down a trap to deal with them. I think grass will be the big thing I want to try looking for. Maybe I'll try making, like, a razor or something up and see if we use something like that, it will let us get a bit more grass for, like, our individual grabs here. Oh. Okay, see if I can get that bird back out, because I think we get drumsticks from it, and those are much better source of food than anything else. But maybe it's only roams during, like, general daylight, not sunset or dusk like we're at. Well, the good news is a lot of the berry bushes have come back. Twigs I don't think we'll ever really need to hard farm them, since they seem to be pretty common in the world right now. Grass, I think, is just going to be the big one to slowly go around and try getting. Because so far, with all the berries we've collected, that I think will give us maybe a couple things of meatballs to make. Oop. Yeah, we don't need to go jumping into any of the wormholes or that. Just get another berry bush. Our sanity's actually holding out pretty well at 160. We've been making little prototypes here and there that have kept it steady. I could always go and make another flower crown just to use that through the day. That'll help mitigate the sanity loss there. Do that. But the only place I can think of for, like, where I've found so far on the map to get gears might be up here where that Clockwork Rook is. I don't know how tough it is the only problem. My thing is, if I am able to take it down, maybe that would provide us with what I need. And you know what? Let's just get... Okay, what happens if I put 1 monster meat to 3 berries? Will that change it, or will that still count as what we want? Guess we'll find out and see. And yeah, let's grab the grass here while the frogs aren't out. Almost seems like each day you kind of have to have one goal to try to go for. There we are, 18 grass. That should help top things up, although between the ropes and the traps we might make, that could also go by very quick. We'll leave the meatballs in there for now, because we are doing really good on food. And we'll toss 1 in. We'll toss in 2. Okay, so let's see. Oh no, that's not the resource chest. That's it. There we go. That's good, that's good. I've got flint somewhere else, don't I? Yeah, I've got a couple flint there. And a lot more here, so we're pretty good there. I've actually... Yeah, I gotta organize this a little bit better. Maybe we'll try to make this, like, say, the stone and resource one. There's that in order. We'll get the gold out of there and actually put it over in this one with the other stuff that's here. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, I've got stuff all over the place. Almost need to have, like, one is a tool chest. And one's a material chest. Okay, that's actually all the flint that can go over there, I believe. Yeah, might as well start making this like our tool one. So fishing rod can sit in there. I guess it's whatever. I'd like to try to make it more organized, but to be honest, I don't know if I'll be able to get it there. Fire's getting a bit low, but I think we'll hit morning in just a moment, so we don't need to top it up. Like, fishing I could try doing, but I think with the, how much grass do I have here, actually? Maybe... Let's make up a few traps. It doesn't really take that much resources. And we'll try putting a couple actually by the frogs over here. I'm not going to lure them in unless I, like, desperately need the extra food, so... That should be fine. And maybe we'll grab the meatballs right now, just so that way... I don't know how long they'll sit in the crock pot before they might start expiring. And we'll fertilize that plot. Grab that. Okay, they have a pretty long life to them, so it looks like all we have to do is follow the path and we'll be back over to where that rook is. Now, I don't know its animations to know, like, when to try going in for hits and that, so... You know, no, let's not get sidetracked with getting grass, because we do have a little bit of a trek to go through. And night is a quarter span of the day now. Yeah, so up here... Ooh, I will, though, pick berry bushes. They are a good way to keep our food supply ready for... I think... I almost want to say I thought I heard hounds. Maybe it was something else. I don't think it would be this soon that we'd have another encounter. But yeah, there's... Okay, there's the honey poultice, which is good. Because that's supposed to be, I think, a really nice heal. Where are you going? Now, it's kind of hard to fight him, given, like... Okay. I mean, that sounded like it hurt, but... Actually, didn't do too much damage. I think thanks to the log suit and the helmet we got on. Oh, it broke my, weak helmet. Yeah, so kind of need to let him charge out. Yeah, he's kind of annoying to fight. Like, it wouldn't be so bad if it was, like, just these charges and then, like, come right back in. You know, might as well grab all the wood that he's dropping just to help us out. And yeah, no idea where he's gone off to now. I don't know if it'd be able to heal if it's, like, out of combat, but we'll at least grab a few things here. I also have no idea if, like, perfect. Okay, he did drop exactly what we needed. So let's get home, build ourselves that refrigerator, and start stuffing all of our food stock in it. Again, hard to say, like, how difficult of a fight that really is. Don't Starve doesn't have that nuance for combat mechanics. It's basically try to read the animations that your enemies have and go from that. But we'll grab some grass on the way home to make up for the traps, and I think we're basically actually right home. It's just up the way a little bit more. Okay, so I think all we basically need is this stone chest. And there we go, one ice box. Put that by the crock pot. And that is basically chest sized, so we can store that in, the berries in, the morsel in it. Pick everything we can here. Oh. Okay. Have to store a few things in here. Eat the forget-me-lots. Okay, right. Getting all kinds of different plants growing, and so much that I don't actually have, the inventory space to hold it all. Okay, that's all that. Might as well quickly grab that, put that there, and grab the rest that we can here. Okay, now we're doing really good. Although, do have to not be stupid and forget that we have night coming on as well. Okay, so how are we doing? Wood stock, we have a full stack there. I'm going to add another stack in there because wood slowly and steadily will keep going. Grass can go in there. Gears, not sure what we can do with them besides the icebox. I don't know if there's anything else food-wise we might want. Well, salt crystals, that seems like something we need from the mine. Insulated pack. The thick fur, I think we actually have to hunt from, I think, a certain type of giant in the game. Could make the drying rack, but I don't know if we really need to with the crock pot and the icebox now. A bucket of poop, I need manure for it, and I haven't found anywhere for them. Beefalo riding needs beefalo. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else I really want to look at making right now, to be fully honest. There is tentacle spots for the tail of 3 cats. Not sure how strong that is. I could try making the tooth trap, but I don't know. I feel like it might even hurt myself, and I mean, it would be along the length of the channel of how I play to do something dumb and hurt myself like that, but I don't think we have anything yet that really warrants needing the trap made. Yeah, you know what? How much is it to make that up? A rope and a hound's tooth? We do have the hound's teeth. I'm actually kind of surprised that we don't have a more use out of the hound's teeth, unless maybe it's in, like, stuff I'm not looking at right now. Oh. Get back, you bugger. Alright, that's gotta be on our toes for that. I'm going to do one more just to make sure things are out of there. Oh, just sure, we'll open this up, see what we got. Survived long enough to get another cosmetic. Fiend's Talons. Interesting, but I don't think we'll use. Yeah, the tooth trap. I kind of wonder if I should set this up a little bit, like, outside of... Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll try setting up over here, because there's nothing really around here that I think, like, we'd come into contact with just by chance. Like, a rabbit setting it off of that. Okay, I think that's all we can till for the spots there. And we'll plant some of these stranger seeds that we picked up. I don't think there's anything that's, like, dangerous to be planted. And we'll see if we can sneak in... Ooh, a few more berries we can get by the pond here. Fill that up. Pick that. And now let's get everything watered. There we go. And that's that done. I've still got a nice little stockpile of seeds there. Check the trap here. Oh, another one just got trapped. Kind of surprised how much the grass is... Yeah, I thought I just picked that not too long ago, but... Maybe the growth is accelerated with it being, like, winterish? Or, like, coming towards winter? I'm not sure. It just felt like it wasn't that long ago that we picked the grass. There's that. There's that. That in there. Yeah, that's just kind of tools and such. You know what? Let's take the fishing rod and see... Oh, some more berries we'll grab. And see if maybe the frogs leave us alone to do this. No, they're going to be a bugger. Oh, and somehow he actually hopped around the trap. There we go. Yeah, the traps actually work on a lot more animals than I thought. I thought it was just the rabbits that it would proc off, or like you could use for it, but it's nice to know that they'll work on even the spiders too. Speaking of, I wonder if I should... How are we doing on grass? Might not hurt. I'm going to see if I can get a little bit more... Oh, speaking of grass, and we'll grab another carrot too. Yeah, we'll grab the grass and see about trying to make up a couple more traps and just see about laying them by the spider dens. Silk seems to have a bit of a variety of uses. So if I can try to get it a little bit more regularly, I don't think it'll hurt. But for, like, Don't Starve being such, like, a survival craft game, I know I'm, like, have my preferences for, like, bows and arrows, but I'm surprised that there's, like, nothing like that in the game. I know there's, like, a mod or two out there that does offer adding the items in, although I don't think they're, like, updated or kept working anymore. But you'd think something like, say, Twig, Feather, and Houndstooth could give you an arrow or 2 arrows or something. And then just could, like, make a bow out of enough silk and twigs. Maybe it's trying to keep it so that way it doesn't, like, add or change the combat too drastically? I just think maybe making it so that way it's Hound's Teeth that you have to use for your arrows could be a good limiting factor. Because I don't actually know if hounds spawn naturally in the world, or it's only, like, when you hear them. I don't know, it's just, whenever I think survival craft, bow and arrow is something that always comes to mind to me. It just kind of feels like one of the quintessential survival tools. I'll just get a little bit more wood for tonight. And probably end the episode once this evening's over. God, I gotta think of something to do with this grove. I don't know if I should start another one somewhere just to help thin out what we do with all the extra pine cones. But yeah, that's really piled up a fair bit, huh? Oh, and now... Okay, I'll put one of those in, and maybe we'll try... Let's do a carrot and a bit of berries and see what happens. See if that makes, like, that froggy bunwitch again. Seeds right there. Oh, you know what? One thing I can I'll probably put away the pickaxe, because, like, as it stands, I don't have much use for it right now, besides it's, like, taking up an inventory slot. The shovel I could see for digging anything up, the axe for cutting trees down in a pinch, the hammer in case... Ooh, better... Yeah, I'm going to put 2 on, just see how that lasts for us. But my thinking is... Oh, yeah, that did make the frog bunwitch. There we go. And heart's looking much better, too. I think I do want to look at making up... Yeah, we'll do one more thing of meatballs just to help make sure that our food is nice and high. And oh yeah, I should be able to make a couple more traps without much issue. So we'll do a couple more to lay around the spider area. And that'll be something we'll tackle. Okay, so 74, and if we eat that, brings up to 136. Very good. Fishing-wise, I could try making the sea fishing rod. That just needs silk, but... wooden ball bobber, hardened slip bobber, jet quill floats. See, like, normally in survival craft games, I kind of think a lot of things do, like, tech tiers almost. Don't Starve doesn't really have that, so it's kind of hard to say, like, what is really worth making to have? But without, like, a detail or an idea of, like, how much damage or attack speed, I'm not sure what to say as a priority. I think it's what, like, sometimes happens for me when I play, is, like, gets to a point where it's like, what am I looking for or trying to do? Like, there's also magic stuff that could eventually get into. Oh, the pan flute actually takes a mandrake for it. Okay, I wonder if I could use the pan flute on the hounds. Okay, well, we're going to end today's episode here at day 20. Just try to keep the episodes from going too long. I think now that so much of the prep work to get established is done, I'll try to keep the episodes a little shorter in length. But for now, thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Don't Starve Together. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.